But it's never something to, like, scare people or harm them or make them think that I'm depressed. It's just me being me and me just being like, yeah, so I'm okay. I'm just dumb.
I feel like throwing up.
Why?
I found an area and scared the fuck out of me because I seen a Reaper Leviathan.
Oh, what area are you in?
It was at all pods.
Oh, the Bullbush Zone. Yeah, I was there yesterday, right? Yesterday was when I was getting eggs.
I didn't know where I was going. I was trying to find the mushroom forest again.
Remember, it's always 700 meters out from your base. Do you have a compass yet?
No.
Okay, if you look at, like, the ass end of the Aurora... Right, I'm on. Okay, hang on, stream. I'm gonna invite our friend Zach to the party chat for a second. Zachary! Hey, Dad's actually playing Cold War right now. Nice. Crystal and Violet are on right now as well. Huh. Neat. I don't ever talk to them anymore, though. Okay, we're back. Hello. I invited Zach. Hello, Zach. What's up? Yeah, but babe, if you look at, like, the ass end of the Aurora, and you sit in front of your life pod, okay, look at the Aurora, and then try and turn 180 degrees exactly, well, maybe not exactly, but try and turn, like, approximately 180 degrees, you'll get to the mushroom forest just fine.
Okay.
Okay. No, I actually honestly haven't played Apex in a while. I have it updated, but I haven't played it in a while. I've mainly been playing Trove, Subnautica, The Forest, and then I actually got Stranded Deep today because it was one of the free games, and I started playing that for a little bit. Thing where she can revive 2 people at a time or whatever. Can't she revive like 2 people at a time now? Oh yeah, I heard that that was supposed to be happening, that it was just like now instead of being a whole entire arenas, it was kind of becoming like a squad on squad shit. Is this the ecological dead zone? Oh shit, it is. Is
Run,
it?
babe.
No, it's not. No, I could go down there. I just don't want to. I'm trying to find the goddamn mushroom forest, but I traveled like 1,000 meters on my shit. Which should actually be more this way, now that I think about it.
I'm
Why?
trying to find the same place I am.
Uh-huh. Weird. Do you have like a corrupt file on Trove? Did you double check that anywhere or no? Yeah. Weird as shit, but yeah, I actually did end up getting the Shadow Hunter as well, because I had 4 Chaos Cores, and I had 100,000 Flux, so I just bought the shit to get the Shadow Hunter for shits and giggles. Because what I plan on doing is I plan on getting my Neon Ninja up, to level $15 in the game, honestly. Maybe. It is a bit pricey, but it just immediately levels up a class to level 25. So I was thinking about saying screw it and doing that to the Shadow Hunter. But yeah, for now, I have the Shadow Hunter, but I was playing with my Neon Ninja earlier. I just decided to get the Shadow Hunter anyway. And then call it a good day on that. So yeah, I have the Shadow Hunter as well, but, you know, again, my main person is my Neon Ninja. The Shadow Hunter shoots too slow for me. Granted, he has a bow, so it's kind of how he's supposed to be. And I do love his ability. I do love the cursed mark and him charging his shit up and damn near basically one-shotting any creature that has the curse mark on it. That is cool. Love the aspect of that. But dude shoots too slow for my liking. But that's also because I'm so used to like my Neon Ninja who literally just sits there and all the damn time, 24/7, 365, no stop. And then going to somebody who like sits there was weird. But I did end up getting a cool ass costume for him yesterday when Babe and I played together. I ended up getting a cool costume for him and a cool costume for my Dino Tamer. Yeah, I hear you, you Reaper Leviathan dickhead. Shut up. I also just don't... Ooh, for what? Yes. The Shadow Hunter. Try and close that trail and go back into it, because that is really stupid. Well, you made it when you played with me and Babe the one time, too. Yeah, okay. What the hell, then? Ooh, I am hiding in an itty-bitty little cubby from 2 Reaper Leviathans that are just following my ass around. Can you please piss the F off, buddy? Wait, no, now's my time for the perfect experiment. Hang on, let me sit in my Seamoth, save my game before I kill myself.
Yeah, be careful, hon.
I'm literally waiting for that saving game thing to 100% stop loading, and then I'm gonna swim out there with a peeper in my hand. I don't have peepers on me. I'm gonna have to try and, like, hopefully find a peeper in this area. I don't think I have peepers on me. Nope. Shit, I left him at home. You do as a Shadow Hunter? Okay, the game was just being
Yeah.
stupid?
Holy crap, you scared me.
Who?
Isaac.
What's he talking to you about?
What? Subnautica. Oh.
What did he say? Dude, did you just have a casual seizure?
Me or him?
Both!
Yes.
Isaac scared the shit out of you, but what'd he come in there to talk to you about?
He was just telling me that he's playing a game with Arya and having her run up and down the stairs. And then he said that he's played Subnautica, but he didn't get very far because
Because what?
it was glitchy.
It also depends on when he played it, because they did actually update it a lot since then, and now the game actually runs perfectly fine. It has not crashed on me since they finally, like, stopped updating it. Since they finally stopped updating it, it has not crashed on me. Okay, I need to find one peeper before this Reaper Leviathan absolutely rips my anus in half. Yeah, you know those trees that we stand on, buddy? Yeah, well, if you stand on one of those trees, you can shoot entirely through that tree and hit something. I did it in the safe hill area. I stood on one of those trees and shot all the way through it just to shoot an itty-bitty little beetle. You can shoot through great distances, mate.
Oh, shit. Hi. I'm not where I'm supposed to be, apparently. No, thank you.
Told you. Yeah. Nice. Okay, yep, you can feed sand sharks peepers as well, babe. I think they still attack you, though. Are you still trying to kill me? Are you still trying to kill me? Are you still trying to kill me? I'm pretty sure you're the one that I fed, right? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
I'm glad I'm not here.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Yeah, no, babe. If you feed a sand shark, they are friends with you for a little bit of time, but they still kind of bite the shit out of you eventually. They'll sit there and... Are
Have
you
you
the one that I
tried
befriended?
the Leviathan yet?
Ow. No, okay, so no matter what, yes, even though you feed a sand shark, they still kind of attack you. They don't intentionally attack you, I don't think. Ow! You're literally not even my biggest concern right now. Like, there's a Reaper Leviathan sitting right in front of me. Can you please F off? Nice. I also... You're the one who came up with the fact that we're calling it a curse mark, right? Alright, cool. I gotta give you props. That's a good-ass name. I gotta give you props for that shit, respectfully. Oh, so, yeah. Oopsie doopsie Susie. Yeah, so Zach, so I told my mom that I was biromantic, and she was like, what the hell? And so I confused the shit out of her by telling her that, and then trying to explain it. I cleared up a little bit, but not a whole lot. No, she understood it for the most part. She was just still confused about a couple of things. And then I, like, explained it in non-LGBT, you know, community ways, and she was just like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, I tend to use big boy terminology when I'm talking about the LGBT plus when I'm talking about the LGBT plus community and shit, because it's like a serious matter to me, hence, you know, the fact of me being a part of it and everything and whatnot. Alright, time to die.
After I find where I'm supposed to be, I am taking a break. So
You, Reaper Leviathan, come attack me. One of you come attack me. How? Nice. I got like lunar souls and some other shit. I'm dangerously close to a Reaper Leviathan right now. Dude, eat this peeper out of my hand. You're scaring the shit out of me. Don't swim away from me! I have your favorite food right here. Human! Come here, you bitch! What does it say? Read it! Okay, so I fed Reaper Leviathan. Don't know if it's hostile. You can feed it. Don't know if it still wants to rip your organs out, because he kind of wasn't chasing me in the first place, to be honest. Okay, no, it still wants to kill you, just about, like, everything else in this hellhole. It just bit me, though. It didn't do its full damage like it usually did, because I should have been dead right now, but it actually didn't do its full damage. So, they still bite you, kind of. I did kind of swim into its mouth, but pretty sure they still bite you, pretty sure they still try to attack you. Nice. What's it do? Neat. Dude, with how high level my Neon Ninja is right now, if I subclass in it, because I did that with my Shadow Hunter, I subclassed in it because it gives me 6 jumps. Right off the bat. So my Shadow Hunter, who should normally have like itty bitty little small amount of jumps, can now jump like 8 or 9 times. No, leave my Sally alone! Dude, leave my Sally alone! Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away! Yeah, when I asked my mom how she would feel if I cross-dressed, yeah, she understood what I was talking about. She honestly seemed pretty okay with it. She was a little confused and was kind of like, well, why would you want to? And was like a little eh.
Hey.
She was a little like eh about it, but for the most
Video
part, she
game?
seemed okay with the fact that I, might want to
Yeah.
cross-dress. You know what cross-dressing is, right, Zach? Okay.
What? I've just been
Good
taking
point.
care of that, I think.
Oh, babe, have you taken your antidepressants yet?
I have not. And I think Isaac's been taking yours.
Isaac's been taking what?
Uh,
Been what?
I just got out of work a couple hours ago.
Are you still talking to
No.
Isaac? Are you talking to your mom? Dude, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
shut up. I'm so confused.
No, I did not hear Mom. Oh, I miss her too.
But yeah, so I talked to my mom about cross-dressing. She seemed kind of okay with it, but then, like, Dad and I got into a huge-ass
What?
debate about the whole cross-dressing thing, because he was like,
Yeah.
well, usually cross-dressing is, like, for people who, feel like they're female. And I was like, well, then they'd say their, designated pronouns are... They'd say their
No,
designated pronouns are
because I
he,
don't
her,
want to sleep with her.
her,
Because
she, her. There we go.
she
And I was like, they'd say their pronouns are she, her,
pees when she
and
gets
they would want to
scared.
be treated like a female, and then they would want to eventually then later change into a female. And I was like, but some of them just
She
do it
doesn't.
because it feels more at
When she's
home
around
and
Isaac, she does.
feels more homey and it makes more sense to them. And so he was just getting a little confused with me, so I didn't really know if he was going to support me. But I asked my mom later after this discussion, I was like, do you support me?
Love you,
No, like,
bye.
no matter what? Like, because you said you do, but would you, like, honestly, actually support me no matter what? Like, no matter what LGBT plus path I went down. At all. And she was like, I mean, well, yeah, you're still my kid. So what if you want to be a female? Yeah, it may confuse the shit out of me, and I may not understand it. But you've walked me through a lot of things, so I'm sure you'd talk me through this and help me to better understand it, and then I could actually support you in ways that matter. But until then, I just have to support you in the way that I don't understand, but would still support you. And so I was just basically sitting here like, cool, what?
Can I pick out an outfit if you try girls' clothes?
That is getting dangerously close.
I'll let you say yes or no.
Okay, you can suggest an outfit. You do not suggest an outfit.
Okay.
Because to be 100% honest, I was honestly going to go with something goth, so I was probably just going to go with like a black skirt and then a black shirt and then see if that feels comfortable, and then if it does, move on to more accessories to that outfit.
Okay.
And then honestly only get like a couple of female outfits because I do not feel female often. For the most part, I feel like a man, but there is occasionally when I do feel like a female and feel like I need to be dressed in girls' clothes. And I honestly, that was kind of pushed by all of my cousins from me being a child, and honestly still occasionally now, because as a kid they used to always put makeup on me and dress me up in dresses and paint my nails. Well, yeah, but at the same time, how long do most kids actually do that? Like, did you ever do that? How long did you do it for? Well, yeah. But, like, what do you think, like, the age you stopped was? Yeah, see, I kind of dropped it at, like, 8, and then I'm slowly recently picking it back up again, and I'm letting, my Aunt Becky's kids put me in dresses and experiment with makeup. And I'm doing that because when I do allow them to do it, it is because it feels right and it feels at home. So, like, I've asked them a couple times if they want to. Like, sometimes they try and push it, and then I'm like, okay, and I suck it up and do it. But then, like, sometimes I genuinely feel like a female, and I'm like, hey, you guys want to put a dress on me and put me in some makeup? And, like, ask them if they, like, willingly ask them. Because I dropped it for a little bit, but then since I've picked it back up, I have asked willingly if they want to do this. Hey, Reefy. I had someone on my stream earlier, now I'm just back at zippity zappity 0 people. I feel special. Woohoo, I'm just super smart. Can't you guys tell I'm just super smart?
Hey, babe.
What's up?
Would you let me do your makeup?
No.
Aww.
I love you to death, but I feel like you cake my face in makeup. And I do not let them do my, like, I do not let them cake my face in makeup. That is, like, my thing. I let them paint my nails, put lipstick on me, put a little bit of blush, put some eyeshadow, and some eyeliner. And that's pretty much it.
I'd probably do all of that besides the lipstick and the nails.
Well, for the most part, I get to choose the color, and I choose black 90% of the time. There is occasionally when I'm feeling a bit dangerous, and I pick a different color. Dude, Zach would get along with Amanda so well. Zach, you can't work at Pixies. You can't steal my work mom from me. You cannot steal my work mother from me. Amanda is like the woman who claims me the most at work because I will sit there and make puns, sing songs, and like talk to people in like a song form. And then that kind of shit. And like we'll make movie references with Amanda. Of course, I can't perform. Hello, one viewer. Hi. I honestly kind of need new water. I died. Water. I didn't bring any with me when I left. What did I lose? Copper?
Babe, I have a question.
What's up?
Would you pick an outfit for me?
If you're cross-dressing, honestly, it'd probably just be a cool pair of pants that I think you'd look good in, and then pants that I think or like shorts that I think you would look good in, and then just like a cool anime shirt or something. That'd honestly pretty much be it.
Okay.
There wouldn't honestly be like a whole lot that I can do. There honestly like isn't a whole lot that I can choose for you or necessarily really like pick up. Sup, Zach? Huh?
Continue what you were saying.
About what? Dude, I jumped on like a totally different conversation with Babe. She was talking to me about... Oh. Well, let me finish first the conversation that I was having with Maria. There's not really a whole lot of options for cross-dressing as a guy. It's pretty much just guy pants or guy shorts and then like a shirt that's masculine, if that's honestly even a thing anymore.
Okay.
Probably not a thing anymore, but just ain't.
Have you met the guys nowadays?
Yeah. But it's like, that's honestly really all you can kind of wear, I feel like, for, cross-dressing as a guy. I also feel like there's a lot of options when... Okay, so basically when cross-dressing from a girl to a guy, you get to wear, like, guy pants, guy shorts, and then masculine shirts. And then more masculine hats. But that's honestly kind of it.
Or you could be me with a ponytail.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of it. But like cross-dressing from a guy to a girl is like you can wear leggings and a crop top or a normal shirt, or you can wear skirts or dresses, or you can wear like kind of more lounging, lazier pants and baggy shirts, and some more feminine hoodies, feminine shirts. But you just have like such a wider range because you can go with like a female goth aesthetic, you can go with kind of a pressy white girl aesthetic. And so like your range from cross-dressing to a male to female is honestly extremely large. But when cross-dressing from a female to a male, there's not really a whole lot that you can do other than just shorts, pants, and a shirt. When cross-dressing from guy to a female, you can wear, like, skirt without fishnets, yeah, and then you can wear like a skirt without fishnets, skirt with fishnets. There's just a huge range for men to cross-dress, and that's also why I feel like cross-dressing.
I wonder why women don't want to get cheaper. I just changed my shirt.
That's honestly it too, and like that's why I understand when females take longer to get ready, because they have such a larger range too. And then you get into like the makeup, you can go so far with just the makeup. And so that's also why the way I feel at first I'm gonna view cross-dressing, the way I feel like I'm gonna do it at first, is just kind of like a cosplay with extra steps. And then eventually get more comfortable into it, and then actually view it as like myself. Also, babe, did you put my stream on your computer?
No, why?
Well, because there's just one viewer who's not talking, and I wasn't sure if it was, like, you on your computer or what. Because this is YouTube, Zach, so it doesn't always have, like, that one viewer. Earlier, it literally said that I had 0 viewers. I do want to point that out, because I'm actually streaming on YouTube now, for once. And that's just because YouTube, for some reason, streams have actually been going better on YouTube than they have on Twitch. Which I probably should have titled this Subnautica LGBT plus talk, because that's honestly like what we're going to be talking about for the main proportion of the stream, is like cross-dressing and shit, which is all part of that LGBT plus community. But because that's what I planned on naming it at first anyway, but then I just got lazy. So yeah, with cross-dressing at first, that's how I feel like I'm gonna view it. But like overall, I feel like another reason that men cross-dressing into females isn't normalized is because of the vast range, and it's considered cute, quote-unquote cute, for a female to, your shorts and your shirt around the house, but it's considered kind of weird and grotesque and unnatural and unnecessary for a man wanting to wear a skirt and a crop top or wear a dress or something like that. It's not normalized, and it's not as natural. It's too feminine, because heaven forbid men can be feminine just like females can be masculine. But when it comes to the LGBT plus community, I was talking to Babe earlier about this actually, when it comes to like the LGBT plus community, I have a feeling that females are just so much more normalized and can be accepted into that community so much quicker than men can. Because men have to deal with the issue of people telling them they're too feminine, or to tell them to be more like a man, or to tell them that this isn't right, this isn't normal, they don't need to be like this, they can't be like this, blah 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 blah, it's not natural, you shouldn't be dressing as a female, or you shouldn't want to be a female, you should be comfortable in your own skin, you need to grow up and be a man, blah 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 blah. And it's like, so I feel like for females it is so much easier and so much more normalized and natural for a female to be accepted and okay with the LGBT plus community than it is a male. Yeah. Because she was actually shocked when I said it at first. She was like, really? And didn't necessarily believe me until I provided a bunch of facts. Because I was talking to her, because I was watching a bunch of videos earlier about like people coming out, or people saying they wanted to cross-dress or be trans, or like anything like that, and just you get to absolutely sit there and watch their parents go ape shit And then some of them didn't have a video of their parents. It was like them crying while explaining what happened right after they got done talking to their parents. And like the first one that I seen was a girl on TikTok who all she did was cut her hair short. She was okay with being a girl. She literally just wanted to try a new haircut and try a new look. And her mom and dad bitched her out and had an absolute fit about it. And were like completely against this. And absolutely hated her hair and grounded her for a period of time. And so many people were concerned with her and wanted to make sure that she was okay. And that she was in a safe environment. And she said she is in a safe environment. Her parents just don't understand this kind of stuff, so it confuses them and it worries them. And so because it confuses them, they're not okay with it. Because for some damn reason, people nowadays fear the unknown. I fascinate the unknown. Most of the time, what people fear, I fascinate. Unto the unknown.
What are we gonna do in songs today?
Today? You should hear before you go. I was gonna say, you should hear before you got a PlayStation. Me and Zach, I think one of my streams, it wasn't like a long stream. It was like a half an hour stream. Like the length of today's stream. Damn it, he left. He can't perform due to an internet error or whatever. But I'm pretty sure him and I one day for like half an hour or so, give or take, roughly, we're literally just like sitting there popping song references out like this. It was magnifique. It was great. Amanda, if she ever watched my videos, she would absolutely just die with that stream.
Talking about this makes me want to dress.
Makes you want to cross-dress?
Yeah.
If you
I'm
want
just
to,
looking
go
for my
for
guy shirt right now.
it. If you want to, go for it. Zach, are you back? Zach. Aha, you are back. We lost you for a second. It said you couldn't perform due to an internet error and shit. Yeah, babe, if you want to cross-dress, like, go for it.
I am. I'm just trying to find my shirt right now. I just realized I didn't wear my choker today.
Huh? Is it 10 o'clock? Dude, you should ask to have till 10:30, because that's when I gotta go to bed. Why? Fair enough. I was gonna say, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to ask, but, you know. Can't blame me for trying, alright? See ya, man. Yeah, no, whether it does or not, I'm faking it and going to work tomorrow, dude. I literally remade an appointment at work, or like I literally recalled and begged just to get work tomorrow so that I could at least have 4 days of work this week, because I was supposed to work 5, but I didn't end up getting to work 5, and I hated it. So I was gonna be okay with this week if I could at least work 4 days. So I talked to Amy and actually got myself another day, thankfully. But yeah, see you, buddy. Night. If you want to hop on tomorrow at some point and chat, we totally can. I should be available all the way up until, like, work. Right.
Night, Zach. I was waiting for you to say it.
He's not gonna say it. I'm gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not gonna say it. He just generally said it to all of us, and then I've been putting a huge amount of thought into this. To be 100% honest with you, I have been
I
putting
can
some
tell.
serious thought into this, and like I've actually been really considering it for a good long while now, to be honest. And like I'm excited for it. I'm excited for like actually getting to try cross-dressing and see if I like it, and if I do, see how much I like it, and try and be more comfortable in my own skin and live my life the way I want to live it, not the way other people want me to live it. And so I am excited about it. I really am. Because I've been putting thought into it for a while, and I'm a little nervous and a little scared. Because I'm kind of thinking about just like waiting till I move out of the house with Mom to do it, just to guarantee that I won't get judged or disowned, because there's still just like, even though she said she supports me and whatnot, there's still just like that little bit of fear. That little bit of fear of, you know, not being accepted or not being supported or being like shunned out or talked bad upon just because I want to do this. And I'm honestly not sure if Uncle Dewey would honestly accept me for doing it either. And I feel like the weird thing is I feel like that's the thing that scares me the most, because I know my mom supports me through like everything. She supported me through so much. She was extremely supportive when she found out that I was bisexual, and she straight up told me that she was 100% with, you know, me coming home one day and telling her that I had a boyfriend, and she literally, and so like that made me happy that she was like that accepting of it. So I'm honestly not necessarily really worried about what Mom will say. I'm worried about Uncle Louie because I love him to death, and he is like that person who is always there for me. And like, if I've got issues going on in my life, before you were even there, I was always able to talk to him about it if I felt I couldn't talk to Mom. But I don't honestly know if I can talk to him about this. I do kind of want to shoot him a text eventually. Maybe not, you know, right now, but I do eventually want to shoot him a text, talking to him, and ask him, you know, like what his opinions are over this and how he would feel if I did that, and if he would actually accept me. And I feel kind of hope, honestly, that the reaction that I get out of him is going to be that he is still going to support me, and he still does support me if I actually do start doing this. He's just going to give me shit about it, which is honestly, you know, what I expect, just because he's family, and he knows that when he gives me shit, I don't take it to heart. So there's like that little bit of fear, but also like that little bit of rationality of me knowing that he's probably going to be okay with it. He's just probably going to give me shit, or he's not really going to understand it, so he doesn't really care. But there's also like that little bit of fear, nervousness, and a little bit of that makes me not want to do it, and not want to text him about it, or just do it and let nobody find out, which is going to be hard, you know, hence the fact that I live with two grown adults who check my wardrobe quite often, or stand in here while I check my wardrobe. So, therefore, that would be a little weird and a little difficult to do. But my main thing, honestly, is I'm just hoping that he accepts me. And, like, even just talking about it gets my anxiety up a little bit, because I love Uncle Dewey, and he's, like, the main influencer of my life. He's the main influencer for my video games, anime, artwork, manga. He is the main influencer of, like, pretty much every aspect of it. He has been the person who always, and I mean always, would talk to me and care for me about every scenario. And, like, he was the one person I could go to. He was, like, my main father, and he, again, is, like, the main influencer for every aspect of my life. That man has pretty much taught me all that I know. He has taught me, like, a lot of the stuff that I know about anime, video games, manga, cosplaying, weapons, destruction, like my anger, my ADHD, how to deal with those things, how to cope with them, how to coexist with my demons. And has been, like, the main influencer for my music, the way I talk, the way I act, the way I treat women. He is, all in all, the idol in my life. He is my idol. He is my hero. He's that person that I have always looked up to for my entire life. I've never looked up to anybody else. Like, I've said a couple of times Jacksepticeye and Markiplier are my heroes, but that was just for, like, YouTube. They were my YouTube heroes. My Uncle Dewey has literally been my hero for everything. And he's also been a hero. Another thing that he taught me was, no matter how deep you think you are in a hole, or how much shit you've got going on, you can always push through it. Always get past it. And always, always, always get back on your feet. And he has always been that person who has told me, if I end up falling in a hole and, like, lose my job, lose my house, lose you, lose a lot of things, that I most absolutely 100% can just completely fall back on him, go live with him, fall back to his house. No matter what age, no matter what time, he said. And so, like, he is that person I know for 100% fact that I can absolutely always fall back on and always talk to about anything that I have going on. And I love him dearly for that. I really do. I don't really know, honestly, where I'd be without him, because he is that person who has pushed me to stay alive, pushed me to better myself, pushed me to... He's pushed me to a lot of things. The man is a magic guru, and I will never understand it, but I also will never question it, and I will be thankful for it 100 times over. But yeah, all in all, he is my hero. My Uncle Dewey is my dad. that's just honestly how I view it at this point. But yeah, enough about that. God, I can ramble on about a bunch of bullshit forever.
I like it.
I need to stop. I need to shut up.
No.
Yeah. I think I need 2 seconds of clothing table. But yeah, just overall love the man to death, and he's always been there for me, so I'm scared as to what he will think, what he will say, how this will affect his and mine's relationship as like father-son, freaking teacher-student, influencer-follower, blah 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 blah, all that jazz. So yeah, it's just I want him to accept me for me, and he probably will, but there's still just like that little bit of fear in me that worries he won't. Now, what the fuck was I making? And what the fuck was I making it for? Right, Cyclops shield generator, and it was for the Neptune cockpit, so that I can actually, like, say that I've beat the game again. Yeah, so then I literally just need a power cell, which I have, and then polyaniline, which I'm gonna go to the Lost River, and then go near my base, which has some of that stuff, and then come back home with all of these materials, and hopefully, honestly, find a Cyclops engine blueprint. Literally need one more, and then I can build my Cyclops, so yay me, go team, let's hope. So yeah, that's my little cross-dressing LGBT plus community spiel and speech of the day. I honestly could talk about this entire scenario for a whole nother hour, because I've pretty much just spent, not even shitting you, have pretty much just spent the past hour talking about cross-dressing, hoping to be accepted, and working my way through some shit, basically. And whatnot. So that's not even shitting you, pretty much what I've done for the past hour, roughly. It's just basically talked about LGBT plus community stuff and where I fit in there, and then just acceptance of the LGBT plus, and hoping that I can have better acceptance than most. And if not, well then I guess I don't. But hey, you know, life happens.
Say that again, you glitched.
Say what again?
Didn't you just say something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just said something about the LGBT plus community. And how I could talk about this for a whole nother hour, and I'm just hoping I have better acceptance than others, and hope that this goes right, basically.
Okay.
Just because I don't know how much of that you actually, like, heard and didn't hear, so. Yeah, that's roughly what I just sat there and basically sang my heart out about.
I heard a lot of it. It was only that last sentence I didn't hear.
But yeah, so. That's just me. That's just how I am, who I am, and, you know, what I want to be and where I want to fit in life.
Awesome.
Sure, awesome. And the thing that sucks, back to the LGBT plus shit again, is the thing that sucks with it is the fact that, like, my anxiety is legitimately getting spiked and provoked. And I have that bit of fear in me as to how they will react to these things. And that is like another show of evidence to what I said earlier about the fact that it's harder for men to be accepted into the LGBT plus community than it is females. And that right there is pretty much just bloop, proving my point. That right there is basically saying, or basically showing that what I was saying was true and correct. Because I'm fairly one of those people who just kind of tells people shit whether they accept it or not. Like, I told my mom that I was cosplaying and didn't really care if she was okay with it or not. I just literally went and told Nana to get me cosplay outfits. Got cosplay outfits, came home with those outfits, and then started wearing them around. And then they were like, oh, okay, this is a thing now. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm goth. Blah, 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 blah. Came out as bisexual and was like, yeah, I'm bisexual, and fairly didn't care about that. But I also came out after my cousin Jordan came out, because Jordan came out, and they said they were okay with it, and they said they were fine with it, so I finally realized that they were accepted. And then I told Jordan that I would accept him and I would be here for him, and he was like, well, yeah, that's just because you're a part of this community as well, and you're right here with me. And I was like, exactly. So if you have any questions at all about the LGBT plus community, or your sexuality, or literally anything like that, dude, hit me up, text me, call me, something, and I will drop everything if I can, answer you, talk to you, and help you through it. And then apparently, that's basically how my mom found out that I thought I was bisexual for a time, and then I literally just went out there and told her that I was bi-curious because I already knew she was accepting of that. And then I asked her how she would feel if I started to cross-dress, and she was like, why? And I was like, just because I was curious, how would you feel? And she was like, I don't know, why do you want to cross-dress? I was like, it was just a thought. I don't 100% know. It was just a thought. So, what I gained from that, basically, is she will eventually end up being accepting of it. She will. She'll eventually be okay with it. But for the time being, she'll be confused with it and not fully understand it, but support in the ways that she knows she can. Up until she understands it better, which I will do my part in that and try and help her understand better.
I'm just not gonna tell my mom about it.
Why?
Mm. I know she's okay with me being bisexual, but I don't know about the biromantic. She'll probably just say I'm just straight.
Probably, because that's what Dad said at first, was he kept trying to tell me that I was straight because he didn't fully understand what I was saying. And then when I explained it as basically, yeah, I will have sex with one gender, aka the female gender, as you guys obviously already know, but I will not have sex with the male gender because I do not like penises. I do not like to have sexual intercourse with that gender or that group of people. And then he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, so I would do stuff that you and Mom would do together with, like, a female, but I would not do it with a male. And he was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, so that's honestly pretty much where I'm at right now with that whole thing. And he was just like, okay. And he ended up understanding it just because I, better explained myself as to what exactly it was that I was fucking talking about. And then as soon as I actually, like, explained myself on that, he was like, oh, okay. So, easy, normal shit, basically. And I was like, yeah, basically. Because like I said before, I was luckier than most people to actually be able to say that I have been 100% supported in everything that I have, and everything that I have thought about going into has been 100% supported and honestly pretty much given to me in ways that I never thought were possible. In ways that I honestly at first didn't really understand, nor did I believe, but it ended up happening. I was accepted, and I actually felt at home with myself. With this, it's probably going to take a bit of time, and, a little bit of shit talking from Dad, and just a little bit of explaining to them, and some shit like that to, actually be, like, fully accepted again and understood with my decisions in my life of what I am doing. And honestly, I don't think they really thought that any of this would be happening or I'd be saying any of this because of the fact that for so long it was just me always being attracted to females, never really honestly ever thinking about males. I never really thinking about cross-dressing or anything like that.
You still there?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
brain went on airplane mode for a second. By the way, if you don't know what that means, it just means I zoned out.
I figured that's what it meant.
Yeah, I've just been trying to use more fun and innovative and creative ways to say that my brain zoned out instead of just my brain zoned out. So instead of just saying those, I'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, brain went on airplane mode, or yeah, sorry, I went AFK, or sorry, corrupted files. I'm retrieving it now. Or, sorry, I had some corrupted files to deal with, or just some shit like that.
You really like saying things fancier.
I do. It's more fun and more entertaining.
It's funny.
It is. That's why I say, what was it that you keep getting, like, all uptight and pissy about?
I don't get pissy about it. It's just funny.
What do you get uptight about, then? The word. What word was it? What word was it?
I don't know. I'll think of it a couple days from now.
Supposed to? No.
At least you don't say tutorial.
Sure. I will say tutorial from time to time, by the way. That is the thing that I do. That is the thing that I do. I've done that from time to time. If I'm making fun of the tutorial, I will say tutorial. I'll say it like a dumb voice, and I'll be like, "Ooh, do you want to take the tutorial?" I've done that occasionally. I will do that from time to time. I will make fun of the tutorial by saying in a dumb voice, tutorial. It'll like come with a sentence and everything, and that'll probably be like the only time I say it. But for the most part, I do say tutorial.
Okay.
Wasn't it caramel? Was that the word? No.
No.
I'm trying to think of words that I say Francais. Sound like I'm speaking in cursive. Didn't it start with an S? Didn't
I
it?
think so. I don't know.
Help me out here, Maria.
I'm thinking.
What?
Why'd you say Maria?
Because, just help me out here, Maria, seriously.
I'm trying to help you out.
I swore it started with an S. Fuck. Oh well. I knew that's what I was trying to fucking build. Fuck. Whatever.
I don't know. I can't think.
No. You... Listen here, shithead.
But I'm gonna try to think. I just can't think.
I swear to God it started with an S. I swear to God it started with an S. I'm almost 100% positive it did.
What word do you say starts with an S?
Super splendid. Sarcastic. Trying to think of words that I say often that would set someone off balance or on edge or some shit. Like it does you, but I'm not thinking of it right now, and I fucking hate it. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to pick up blood oil. Oh. What the fuck was it? Honestly, what the hell was it?
How do you say secret?
Secret. I
I feel
know
like this is a
for...
really long word.
I don't know. I don't say long words often. It's exhausting. Even though I just sat there and like used a bunch of really intellectual words when I talked about LGBTQ shit. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Shut up, Skylar. word fucking was it? Can you stop?
Me?
I'm talking to the sky. Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're making a really weird noise.
I was the thing, you know how you blow into my mouth and I make that noise?
Yeah?
I was trying to do that.
You can't do it. You're a human being. But God dims damn dividale damn to hell. I'm trying to think of what the fucking word was. I can't think right now. What the hell was the word?
Supreme.
Supposed to? Caramel. Simar. Thmer. No. I would say superb, but I classify any big words as fancy, and superb is a big word, so... Dude, I literally can't think of it right now. What the fuck? Maybe it wasn't a word with an S at the beginning. I honestly don't fucking know. What word is it? Oh, fuck my life. It's literally just trying to think, damn it. Oh well. I'll think of it eventually. Yeah, I need to make that. I know how to make that. I'm almost positive. Shit, do I have to make these on the Cyclops? So everything that I'm writing on right now literally just requires me to get, what does a fucking nuclear reactor do? Because a bioreactor composes organic material into electrical compost. So does a nuclear reactor take like uranium and turn it into power? I think that's actually what it does. I think that's actually what uranium is for. Shit on a shingle. It's technically past bedtime, by the way. So, I'm saving my game, ending stream, and we're going to bed. Because it is past bedtime. I probably will be on later when they both go to bed, depending on